Get ready. Go.
Alrighty, so we're back for this one. We've got Dingoes on red, Quackening from WA on green, and the Adelaide Aces on blue. Uh, drop your early game predictions in the chat there, and we'll sort through them. So Aces and Quackening get their noses in front early with a bit of pack there.
Green hit, blue hit. Green hit, blue
Simultaneous
hit.
bases going down.
Green destroyed.
But Bubbles finishing his and Tech Deck getting
team
denied there on
denied.
blue, as I'm joined by Worthy from the Canberra Kelpies. How are you, mate?
I'm a little bit dead inside, mate. How are you?
Always dead inside, mate.
Always
Dead
always,
inside.
always.
We love that. So who do you think's gonna take this one home, mate?
Dingoes have been playing really well this morning.
Okay.
After the game I had against them, they were effortlessly getting into base, except for the one that needed. However, I think that they will be able to prevail in this.
That's very fair, and I'm sure people getting into bases would make a happy Bubbles.
Would make Bubbles very happy.
Would make Bubbles very happy indeed.
Always good to have a happy Bubbles.
Very good happy Bubbles. Happy Bubbles has a happy green base at the moment, so Dingo's off to a hot start.
They're back in green. Bubbles is in.
Bubbles is in. Unfortunately, waiting for someone to come along and take the base. We do have a red player active on that
L
in the backdoor side of
Yeah.
but it looks like he was being pinned by a green player. They've taken recontrol of their base.
I reckon Bubbles get back in pretty quickly.
He's already shot the player at front door.
There's Tricky in.
Green hit.
Just sauntering his
One,
way
two.
in the green base.
Green destroyed.
Bubbles coming across and covering him at the precise moment that he was about to get dived out.
That's what he needs.
Bit of support and
They are playing really good as a duo at the moment.
I mean, it's Bubbles and Tricky. They've been joined at the hip for countless nationals. So
Good morning, Drake. I'm kind of shocked that Quackening don't have a base yet. They are. They are pushing the red pretty hard, but they're not having much success.
just unable to crack past the Dingoes' defense at this stage.
There you go. Bubbles is getting his blue now, or attempting to, and missing shots on the base.
Did have red players briefly in blue, but they've been shot at by the Aces players there. So the first 4 minutes of the game has passed, and Dingo's out to a pretty hefty lead. They're 6,000 points up on Aces. They do have the two bases over them, though.
Yeah, they're not very hard. They're not far ahead on pack.
No, not at all. But when you have the two bases, it doesn't matter at the end of the game how far up when you're on pack. If you've got the bases and that gets you the win, then
Oh yeah, absolutely. We all know that.
yeah.
But
The Aces definitely, if they can get those bases back from Dingoes, then they're definitely well within a shot.
I'd like to see where the XR Wardy KKZ setup currently is, because they're doing really good on pack.
Yeah, they're doing really good on pack, but they don't have. Are they just maybe hanging out in the mid area and they're just farming pack at this stage?
Ricky almost had the base, but didn't get that last blue defender, which is unfortunate for them. No plank, no bases, quite
Green
possibly.
hit.
There we
Green
go.
hit.
Crow, two
Green
shots
destroyed.
and three shots there. So Crow getting the first bases for Aces and puts them right back up into it. Only a 2,000 point disadvantage to Dingoes currently. Axiom, I have been hearing things.
Here we go.
Oh,
Is it going to be Quackening's first base? Unfortunately, no.
unfortunately not. But like may or may not have been doing the team thing recently, and may have been sat as a result
Red
of
hit.
that.
Red hit.
As
Red
Crow going through his
destroyed.
second base and securing it. So as we said, Ace is just catching up on bases there to Dingoes, and they've actually taken the lead of this one. Quackening still without a base in this one yet.
I'd like to know where the Quackening players are. I think they're at the front of green.
Yeah, we haven't really seen them other than on their own cameras. We haven't really seen them much at the other bases.
Prince is looking at that juicy green base, but with 3 defenders all looking at that door, there's 4 defenders looking at that door.
Member leveled up. Well
I
done.
reckon they're going to try and do a halftime dump and then see if they can roll 6 bases.
I mean, it's possible. I mean,
It's a very WA thing.
it is such a WA strat to pull as the 60% dump.
Green hit. Green
He goes
hit.
Prince on
Green destroyed.
base.
Blue hit.
Secure red,
Blue
secure
hit.
green take.
Blue
and just
destroyed.
as we say that,
There it-
Simi secures a blue base there. So Quackening on the board.
When did Tech Deck rock up at blue?
That was right at the start of the game. He got a
Ah.
2-shot denial when I think it was Bubbles was taking his base.
Member leveled up.
And Tech Deck's
Well
been
done.
suffering for it ever since. He don't think he's regained positiveness after the
Blue
2-shot
hit.
denial.
Oh, no, it's always the
Blue
worst
hit.
feeling when something like that happens.
Blue destroyed.
And there's Phoenix. Okay, they're catching up.
So the Quackening have 2 bases now.
Member
And
leveled
it
up.
may have been.
Well done.
No, there is a blue player still in blue. So, sorry.
Green hit. Green hit.
Oh, correct.
Oh,
Green destroyed.
Infused
Member
Junior
leveled
taken
up.
from the
Well done.
opposite side of the under wall there. So risky take, but he pulls it off. Dingo's pulling further ahead. Sorry, misspoke. I saw an Aces play defending an ace base. But no, Green's still defending Green. So they haven't pulled the WA dump just yet. They are defending, just having a little bit better luck getting into bases as Red tries to crack into Green.
They're back in
and
again.
Secures.
they are really, Dingoes is really good at getting into this green base and holding it.
Unfortunately, a lot of players trying to flood into Green there from both teams, all teams, in fact.
No way. That blue player just walked right in front and all the way around. That was close.
Member leveled up. Well done.
Oh. I was going to say, that's Wardy on their last line, and he's absolutely slaying that.
Well, he's on 167% tag rate.
Green
So
hit.
he's obviously having a good
Green
time on it
hit.
there. As Exile puts shots into
Green
Green
destroyed.
and secures it. So puts him within touching distance of Dingoes here. We've still got 3 minutes left in the game.
Evolution of Bunny Fortress. Yeah. We've seen a couple of upsets this morning.
And Dingoes look like they're ready to add to the pile.
Oh, yeah.
Member leveled up. Well done.
So this would be a huge morale booster as well for the Dingoes. Second last coming into Cascades after round robin, and a big scalp here, and what's basically a predicted third is going to be huge for them.
Just they need to keep aces
Member
down on that
leveled
pack.
up. Well done.
If they can find their way into another base, that would be advantageous for them. But yeah, if they just keep packing, they're in healthy position.
Red hit. Green hit. Red hit. Green hit. Green
Ooh,
destroyed.
Cakey
Blue team
getting 2-shot denied at red.
So
and
that was
Sputto
huge there from
green.
Dingoes because Prince 2-shot denied Cakey. Meanwhile, Sputto takes green. and really hammers home the advantage for Dingoes. So they look like in pole position to take this one home now.
Blue hit.
Bunny Fortress evolved into a game called Triples. Yeah.
Green team denied.
Varn one-shot denying
Member
the
leveled up.
BMW there at
Well
blue.
done.
So Quackening trying to go through aces, and it's just not happening for them. So unfortunately for
Member
Quackening,
leveled
they're
up.
looking
Well done.
like they're going to cop a third for this game.
Very unfortunate, but I reckon that is very cemented.
Red hit. Blue
We've
hit.
got dual base takes going
Red
on.
hit.
Almost 2
Destroyed.
shots in.
Red
Prince
destroyed.
secures his blue, and Elmo secures his red.
Those bases are going to be locked out till the last 20 seconds now.
So it's going to be
It's going to be all hell at those bases if they decide to try and do it.
absolutely. Might
leveled
even
up.
see a
Well
time
done.
denial if they get in too
Member
late.
leveled up. Well
Dingoes
done.
are still holding that blue though.
Looks like a tricky shot out of blue base there. Red breaking into blue there again.
Green hit.
Oh,
Green
there goes
hit.
Keiki from that nook
Blue
area
hit.
of
Destroyed.
green.
Blue hit.
Destroys it.
Blue destroyed.
Game over.
And tricky
Please
destroying
proceed to
blue right on the
exit.
buzzer, cementing a big win for the Dingoes.
Oh. Woody in that last line is terrifying.
Absolutely.
179%.
Bulk tags as well. 43 for 24 is a beautiful score. You know, just under 6K off the phaser. Like, that's a massive score for a last line. So he'd be super happy with that one.
Yeah, it looks like Tech Deck had a really rough game. Tagged 7 times in a row.
7 times in a row. 2-shot denial right off the bat. He was behind the 8 ball from the start and just couldn't get his feet under him after that. But Dingo's huge win there. 41,000 with 7 bases. Aces in second with 32,000 with 4 bases. And Quackening 20,000 with 3 bases.
That's another reverse cascade game.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of those where the seeded third teams picked up the win and the seeded